Go to Copenhagen and speak to Mohammed Shehada. He is originally from northern Gaza. He's the Chief of Communications at the Euro-Mediterranean Human Rights Monitor. Mohammed, thank you so much for joining us. I usually begin with this question because you have contacts in Gaza. You're from there yourself. What are people telling you? What's the latest communication you've had with the people of Gaza?
So basically, Gaza is now at a stage of complete societal collapse, lawlessness, chaos that is engineered by Israel, in addition to the constant bombardment that never ceases. And the most painful element now is starvation, where I have colleagues on the ground that haven't been able to find any food for days. And they're too afraid to even try to find food because dozens of Gazans are getting shot at these death traps that Israel calls aid distribution centers. This morning, 28 were killed near the Netzarim corridor. So if you put all of it together, we're now at the very final phase of Israel's genocide in Gaza, tightening the screws more and more and more and more on the people until they give up and leave or perish to death.
Is the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation now complicit in Israel's overall plan? Because presumably the Israelis and the Americans knew that it would be a problem for GHF. It has no experience of doing what it's supposed to be doing, getting aid into people who need it.
Well, it is complicit by design from day one. That's why every single person I spoke to at the Red Cross, at the UN, at the World Food Programme, European member states, Palestinian Authority, humanitarian organizations like World Central Kitchen, every single person I spoke to described this as a sinister ploy, an Israeli dystopian plan, an extremely dangerous idea. The GHF is part and parcel of Israel's genocide in Gaza. It is there not to solve starvation. It is there to give a pretense for Israel that it is doing something about the starvation in Gaza while continuing to carry it out. It's just institutionalizing it. That's why you see the death traps unfolding there every single day of the week, and why you see starvation persisting in Gaza, where we are having more and more people, especially children, dying in recent days at hospitals because there's no food anymore, no medicine, no human resources to deal with this on a massive scale that we see unfolding.
Are you indicating that the Israeli government is actively contributing to the societal collapse that you talk about, which could happen anyway under such a distressing situation? Bombs and bullets and tanks and artillery can destroy a society anyway. But you seem to be indicating that there's something even beyond the guns and the bullets and the armaments that are damaging Gaza.
Yeah, absolutely. Israel is engineering full societal collapse in Gaza from day one. If you read Israeli media like I do daily, over the last week, they've been celebrating and praising that now Gaza has collapsed in terms of complete lawlessness, absence of law and order, civic order, basically people being pinned against one another through the starvation that Israel has been inflicting on them. Like right now, if you walk on any street in Gaza with a bag of wheat flour, chances are you will be stopped by anyone with a knife to take it away from you at the power of a weapon. We see like societal cohesion eroding very fast as a result of an engineered Israeli process. The most blatant element is basically those armed gangs that Israel has been providing with weapons, with money, with protection, with shelter, logistics, intelligence, etc. Even pickup trucks that they confiscated from Hamas, they gave to those gangs that are composed of Daesh militants, of drug dealers, murderers, and other inmates in prisons that escaped after October 7th. And they are under full sponsorship of Israel to maintain the genocide, to maintain the starvation. Israel did not allow recently food into Gaza out of sort of the goodness of their heart or feeling bad for Gaza. They were very clear about it. Israel's finance minister Smotrich said that we are allowing the very least of the very least in order to circumvent international pressure on us to end the genocide. It was not basically to address the hunger in Gaza. And they are allowing it in a way that maintains the starvation, that deters people from even trying to get food if they will just end up getting shot dead or maimed at those death traps. And at the same time, maintaining the starvation through those gangs that have been looting the overwhelming majority of aid that is going into Gaza through UN channels and other international organizations.
Mohammed, thank you so much, as always. Really, really appreciate it. Mohammed Shehada from the Euro-Mediterranean Human Rights Monitor.